Hello everyone, this is Ninja. This is episode 8, playing Feed the Beast Unhinged version 110 on the Blockenpox server. Okay, in this episode, I've got a lot to show you guys. I've done quite a bit since last episode. Things are moving really fast now since resources are coming in a lot quicker than they were before. And I've got a lot of almost everything done except for the fusion reactor, which I've started on, which I'm going to be working on for probably quite some time. I'm thinking this will probably take me 2 to 3 weeks to finish. Just because I don't really have enough power to overclock my gregtech machines. Yeah, once we have the fusion reactor, then I can overclock those. But until then, I have to run them at pretty much normal speed, and so it's going to take a lot of time to process all the materials for the fusion reactor. Okay, first off, let me get out of F5 mode right there, and I'm going to show you guys some of the gear, some of the new gear I've got here. I upgraded my powersuit to, I've got the jetpack on the chest plate, and I also, to reduce the weight, I'm using the energy shield for all the armor. That makes it so you can fly at full speed. The weight doesn't slow you down at all. And I also put the cooling system on the chest plate to kind of cool. It doesn't really give you more cooling capacity, but it speeds the cooling process up. So, like, say if you're in the nether and you fire a couple times, it'll catch you on fire, but you won't stay on fire as long because it'll cool you off a little quicker. So yeah, that's pretty much, I think, all I'm going to do with the power armor, besides maybe put some battery capacity in the rest of the pieces besides the leggings. But see, 5 million is pretty good though. I've not even come close to running out. I've got down to like 3.5 megajoules, but that's about it. Okay, I'm standing here in this hallway because I didn't want to start off the episode kind of spoiling all the work I've done at home here. I've replaced a lot of the and oh yeah, I put the binoculars on the helmet, so you can pick a key to zoom in like you would in Optifine. Because I don't have Optifine installed, at least not for now. And it's raining outside. See, I did start outside, but I didn't want to start out in the rain. Okay, let's head into my base and I'll show you all the changes I've made. Oh, first off, okay, I made a room over here to sort all the, or to process all the tiny piles and turn them into regular sized piles. So the way I set that up is everything is coming into this bus right here. These are all the things I have set up to automatically come in here. Not all just tiny piles either. I've got compressed air cells, so this will just change them back into normal cells, and 9 of these will make a coal. So have all those coming into this chest, getting drawn out automatically, and then they get sorted into an auto workbench, and then they get pulled out, and they go back into the ME system through an ME interface. And if there's no room for them, they just go all the way through the system. And these auto workbenches are a little bit different than they used to be. If you have something in here, and that you're not drawing it out with, an Antarctic gate or a redstone engine with a wood pipe, then this won't process another one. And it's not instant like it used to be. It's got a processing time. Wish I could demonstrate it right now, but yeah, it takes about maybe 4 or 5 seconds to process one of these now. So a little bit slower than it used to be. But yeah, so no more tiny piles. They'll just come here automatically. Okay, let's see. I changed my assembly table so that you turn it on with the switch, and I have 4 redstone energy cells powering this thing now because I don't want it always on, because these things actually drain power when they're at idle. So it's good to have a switch for these so you can just turn it off when you're not using it. Okay, and I kind of opened this room up a little bit so you can see the lasers from a distance. And let's see, I automated redstone energy conduits and the redstone energy cells, and also the tesseract frames, yeah. So I can make tesseracts and all this stuff automatically. I think I showed this before, but I've got it so iridium plates can be automated, and this thing doesn't turn on, it doesn't use power until it has work. So as soon as this pattern gets up to 2 on each of these, it'll start using the power from this redstone energy cell. And I have a gate behind there. I'd have to break down the wall to show you. Let me see if I can get over there from the back side. So this gate says, you know, if it has work, then give a redstone signal, and it turns this on and gives it power. So just a good way to set that up without, you know, wasting a lot of power. And okay, I changed the bricks around for most of my base. I still have quite a bit of work to do on it, but I replaced most of the stuff with the blood-stained bricks, like the different you know, small bricks and the large ones, and the ornate, and I replaced the floor with the fabric of reality. And you can get this stuff by Silk Touch, because I've got you know, Silk Touch on one of my drills, which I call the dental drill, and the one with Fortune 3 is the leprechaun. Just so you know, if you're switching back and forth from it, you can see it, you know, down at the center there. So that way I know which drill I've got at the time. I can just go like that. And I also automated this with the applied energistics system. I've got them on the top, so you can't see them. It's all kind of hidden away. But I still left these chests in here. Like, I took them out at first, but I realized if you want these things to keep going, even if the server restarts, it's better to have these chests here because they will start back up when the server restarts. So I can fill this up with coal and have it do like a huge job. Like, I could just fill this up entirely with stacks of coal, and it'll just keep going for however long it takes. You know, could be 3 days that it takes to, you know, process a whole chest full. And same with steel. So I've got plenty of steel because of that. And let's see, I added a bunch of these storage monitors so I can, you know, quickly take a look at how I'm doing on my most important resources, like, you know, steel, chrome, titanium, platinum dust, industrial diamonds, iridium plates, coal coke, advanced alloys, and empty cells. Because the empty cells I was actually running low on for a while. Yeah, look at the text on this thing. It does that every once in a while. I'm not. Sometimes if you hold down F3A, it'll actually fix it. Sometimes it doesn't fix it though, but just a minor bug, I guess. And oh yeah, I added another advanced information panel for my liquid tanks, and the range on these things is actually a lot better than I thought. I've got just 4 range upgrades, and I think you could put a max of like 16 or something in there. I'm not sure exactly. Don't quote me on that. So these 3 liquids I've got here, and I added a maximum size lava tank. Not sure if I had that last episode actually. But I'm not actually relying on lava pumps anymore. I've got, let's see, I will show you. And I added another door. This goes straight to my tanks and my my laser drill. So yeah, I think I added this since last time, and I think my pump is actually done. It's not draining out any more lava from the nether, and I don't think I'm going to move it again. I could just remove this now. And I'm using lava fabricators now. I'm not sure exactly how much power these things draw, but these things will generate lava from MJ power. So I had a lot of MJ power that was going to waste because I added another high pressure steam boiler, and I'm up to over 800 MJ per tick with the 6 of these. So plenty of power. Okay, I added a lot of capacity here with the redstone energy cells. So all this power is going into the cells first, and there's 20 of these. And this is the input side. The output side is on the back, and I have it covered up. And that goes out to down here, and it goes out to a couple tesseracts I have set up back here. So one of these is just running the applied energistics at my base. The other one can supply power to, say, the filler or quarry if I have it running at the time. Because I am going to have to get more titanium, and the only way to get that is to run a quarry again. That's the only reason I would have to run a quarry. And I changed all the bricks in here to the different quartz blocks. I'm going to do the ceiling too, but I'm going to have to half slab it, so I'm not sure I can use the filler for that because I think it'll want to place it on the bottom, and I want it to go on the upper level. I put these lights here to kind of show, like, if you go beyond this point, you can get hurt. Yeah, I see. And let's see, I made the this black stone, which is you add ink to surrounded by smooth stone, and it'll make these bricks for you. Anyhow, it just makes this hallway look a little different. This right here is my kind of my enchanting station. This is using the auto anvil, auto disenchanter, which I showed you guys before. So you can go and enchant whatever item you want to get an enchant on. Like I'm trying for feather falling on boots right now. I don't really have a a practical use for feather falling, but I'm just for the hell of it, I'm making a fully upgraded nano suit. As you can see, I've got some decent enchants on it so far, like projectile protection 4, respiration 3, aqua affinity 1, and I'll probably give this away as a gift to someone once I have it fully upgraded. But okay, let me show you a couple of the Mine Factory Reloaded items for kind of dealing with mob essence and experience, because you can kind of you can change experience into mob essence and vice versa. So I'll show you with this guy here, the XP extractor. I've got 3 levels on me, so this should fill up 3 buckets of mob essence. I don't have any buckets on me though. Let me grab a couple here. Or 16, why not? So just right click, and there you go. I filled up a bucket. You can set this down, or you can actually, right here I have it so I can put it directly into my tank, or not directly, but indirectly through the liquid tesseract. So yeah. So it's actually good if you can take out levels like as soon as you get them. Like as soon as you get 1 level, you could use the XP extractor and get a lot of mob essence that way. I don't know. It doesn't really have a good practical use. I just kind of set this up just to kind of mess with it, since I'd never really explored it myself. And you can use a straw to drink mob essence and get XP from it. So I can get almost a level off of this right here. But as you can see, it kind of takes a long time to do. Like you have to hold down the mouse button for a while. So drinking up mob essence like that is kind of not a very good practical way to fill up on XP really quick. It's better just to have a mob spawner and kill a bunch of mobs to get experience. So not the greatest of you know, way to interact with XP, but kind of cool nonetheless. Okay, and one way I've been getting a ton of my XP is through diamond ore and emerald ores. And I'll show you how I've been setting these up. See, I go over here, and I've got a filler that's permanently set up to build all the way down to bedrock. And I just, you know, throw my diamond and emerald ores in there and flip the switch. And see, it starts building it right away. There we go. And just turn the switch off. And for this, gotta use the Fortune 3 Leprechaun drill. So I'll quickly do this and get 30 levels. And I have this set up this way because it's easy just to hold down the mouse button and, you know, gravity does the rest. Okay, so 30 levels, or actually 31. I kind of overshadowed it a little bit there. And put these in the inventory, or put these in the ender pouch, send them back real quick. And I've got, oh, if I turned off my, I shouldn't have had that set to turn off. I forgot because I turned off my shock absorber accidentally. Let me let me change it so that never happens again here. I think it's this one right here, yeah. Should always have that on, actually. It's the first time I've died from that. Doesn't matter though, because I've got the charm of keeping. I just lost all the levels that I was... Okay, don't have 30 levels, but for demonstration purposes, let's go enchant some boots. Still could get feather falling off of this, I think. Oh yeah, feather falling 4, not bad. Okay, so then I take it over here to auto disenchanter, take both of the enchantments off of this. Okay, so now we got feather falling 4, and the durability is down on the golden boots a little bit, so now I can put these in the auto anvil. And I found out that you can't put a stack of ingots in here. If you do, you'll lose all but one of them. So make sure just to put one at a time in here. And it's pretty fast to fix gold stuff. You want to fix diamond, it takes quite a while. You might as well just put it in here and go do something else for a minute. Okay, so let's put feather falling on these boots right here. Feather falling 4, and just takes a long time to do this process, and it costs a little bit of mob essence, but it's nicer than using an anvil that's gonna, you know, be destroyed on you. And I think there's no increase in mob essence that these things cost you, so you can pretty much put as many enchantments on there as it can fit, without, you know, having it say too expensive. But the auto anvil is quite expensive. Let me show you. Auto dash, okay. Auto anvil. Iridium plate, highly advanced machine block, which cost, you know, titanium, chrome plates. So yeah, expensive, but very much worth it. There we go. Feather falling 4, blast protection 4, boots. So those might be maxed out. Okay, another thing is I upgraded to the highest level charge pad, which is the fission charge pad, and I've got a second from the top field expansion module. This makes it so you can stand a little distance away from it and it'll still charge you up. Since I'm at full right now, I'm actually at full. It says 4.99, but yeah, it won't charge me anymore. Because if I would step away from it for a while, it would still keep charging me. Say I could stand like right here and do some crafting, and it would still be charging me. And I have these efficiency upgrades. This just makes it so it charges you up a little faster. It's still not as fast as just putting this into, say, an MFSU or an AESU, which I don't have yet. I'm probably going to make... I'm going to try and get an AE or an IDSU, which costs 4 AESUs. So fairly expensive, and I'd need 2 of those, so that's a little ways off. Okay, also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, we added Xeno's Reliquary. The other guys wanted to... they wanted to both use the Dragon Egg Energy Siphon, I should say. And you need multiple Dragon Eggs. With Biomes-O-Plenty, there's a way to actually spawn the dragon, but that's not quite working at the moment. It causes the server to crash every time you try. So what I did was we added Xeno's Reliquary, where you can actually just craft a Dragon Egg. So let me show you here. Dragon Egg, and you could just use blocks of diamond with a tome of Alcahest, which I have already, and so I crafted this Dragon Egg here, and this will produce about 1700 MJ per tick, and I have this split between a matter fabricator and my my MFSUs. So I've got UU matter coming in, scrap is automatically coming in too, and I added 30 more thermal generators. So my power pretty much keeps up with all my machines, even multiple machines running at once, and you'll just see my lava levels go down. So pretty decent power setup at the moment. The server's going to reset, so I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, and we're back. And let me show you something I just did before the server reset. I put the platinum dust in, I've got a chest and hopper going right into the centrifuge, so yeah, even if I do have a reset, I could still just put a bunch of stacks in here and have this continue on, you know. And I like to put all but one stack or whatever's remaining out of the stacks that I pull out of the platinum dust, and just put them in here every time I come online, and see how much iridium I get out of that. And let's see how much UU matter we've got since last night. A little bit of lag. 44. I may actually make some rubies with this, just because it takes so long to process redstone. Well, the processing for ruby dust from redstone it takes a long time, so this may actually save a lot of time if I can just pull rubies up from UU matter, because actually I'm doing okay on iridium at the moment. And chrome is something actually I'm more in need of for the fusion reactor, because I think I need 128 chrome to finish this, and I've already used a stack on these coils. See, I got a stack of nichrome heating coils, so I need 32 fusion coils. And as you can see, these things are extremely expensive. Highly advanced machine block. These aren't too expensive energy flow circuits. Just need I think I need 256 of those. Superconductors, kind of expensive. Well, you can make 4 from one iridium plate, and this is the recipe I use for that. But the most expensive thing out of these is the iridium neutron reflectors. I think you need 4 stacks of copper to make one of these, and an iridium plate, just not really that expensive compared to 256 copper. That's just a ton, since you need 32 of these things, or 32 of the big ones. Yeah, but these are dense copper plates, so 8 of these to make one of those, and then yeah, it comes out to tons and tons and tons of copper that I'm gonna need for this. I think it's actually it's over 8,000 copper that I need for the whole thing, and I don't even have that much copper yet. So I'm gonna have to kind of wait on that for a little bit. I think every day I'll try and make four of these reflectors here, because the processing on these things just takes such a long time. Actually, let me do the copper plates, because if you wait for each step, it's the auto crafting for these takes forever. So it's good to do some of the steps on your own. So I'm gonna do not the dense copper plates, but just copper plates. Let's make 2,000 of these. And just let that go for as long as it takes. And that'll make 4 of those reflectors. Okay, another thing I did, just a quick mini prank. I set some of these up in the other guys' bases, the other active members of the server right now, which is Koopa Freak and Mountain Sinai. And I used the stained glass panes. It says white, but that's just messed up. It's a bug. And so it looks like it has a body. I mean, at least it'll look somewhat like a creeper if you were to see it out of the corner of your eye. Just so it's not just the head. I know if you're looking straight at it, it doesn't look very good, but here, I'll show you. Let's go check out Mountain's base. I don't know if he's actually seen this yet, so he may have actually cleaned it up already. Oh yeah, he got it. Okay. But I set one up right here in his doorway, along with the sign. And he didn't get the other ones yet. Set one up there. If he's coming around the corner here, it'd be like, just see it real quick out of the corner of his eye. Same with this one. Can't remember if I'd put one down here too. Nah, I guess I decided not to. And for Koopa Freak, I set just one in his base along with a gift. Because I wanted to make the jet boots also for the power armor boots, and it really didn't make any difference. And you figure it's probably using a little more power to fly around, so I didn't want to use the ion thrusters for that. But so yeah, I set up one of these guys here, and yeah, I guess he hasn't got it yet. Or maybe he did actually, because I set him in the middle here, I'm pretty sure. So he might have seen it. And I set up a couple more portals in the Nexus, or these dimensional doors, I should say. One that goes straight to the end. It goes right to where the portal is in the end. I'll just go there real quick to show you guys. Set it down on the ground. Probably should make a roof for this, like half slab it right here, so no Enderman can be right in front of your face when you get in there. But I just set it right in front of here, so you can quickly, make an exit if you want. And I also set one up for spawn. It's right across from the starter house here for new members. And I thought I had a creeper head right here, but I guess not. Oops, I broke that. I guess you don't get them back if you break them with the Fortune 3. So it behaves like normal glass. Okay, and out in my front lawn, I kind of flattened it out here, just to make it look a little better for people entering from the outside. And there's also a lot of caves and stuff, so I covered those up, and just so it's not quite as dangerous out here. Okay, I also did some exploring, and I found a really good area to build in. It looks pretty cool over here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here yet, but I might make actually like a bunch of rails, like maybe like a roller coaster over here. Something along those lines, but I like the way this area looks. This is a dunes biome, and I just kind of rapidly put these lights down. I'll clean that up later. Okay, now that all the chunks are loaded, and you can see it's pretty decent sized area here with the dunes. Just dimensional door down there. And I used the filler to do this work right here. This would have taken me forever to clear out, you know, by hand. And it's got the, what is this called? Let's check it out. Icy hills. So it's got these ice trees. These things look pretty cool. And then I've got probably spruce forest here, spruce woods. And over here we have just a forest. So, pretty nice location. Yeah, I'm not going to focus too much on this, but I just have it cleared out for something in the future. And the last thing I did was I made an underwater area down here. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but you know, have the space for something to do in the future. Sure, I'll figure something out. But I made just a big glass box underneath the lake that's to the north of my base. So yeah, do something with this in the future. I don't know what, but I just wanted to see how easy this would be to make. And Koopa Freak just signed on. We were just saying, he just told me thanks for the thrusters. Anyhow, that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.